So, guys, welcome back to another episode on the Traders Hunt series. I am Mr. Success Obuna, your host on this traders journey, right? And today I'll be treating a very important subject, which is the best forex strategy for a full-time trader. Now, if this subject interests you and you would have the plan of really doing this business on a full-time scale, maybe as a retirement plan, or going forward, you really want to major on as a trader, major as a trader, take this business full time. Right? You want to go all in into this industry, then ensure to subscribe to this channel, turn on notification, give this video a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment because I'm sure by the end of this video there'll be so much value. You know the way I do it here. I just come give you the value back to back every week in, week out. So guys, let's shoot, right? So now, being a full-time forex trader, right, is not a so easy, rosy path to take. That was the truth, right? It comes with a lot of challenges. It comes with a lot of pressure. It comes with a lot of demand too, right? So it's not something you want to rush into doing. And this is why a lot of times I encourage you to start up early. This is why a lot of times I encourage people who, if you want to go into any industry, start early, come in early, make all the mistakes you need to make early. Right, because if you're waiting till maybe you retire, maybe when you're age 40 or age 50, when you retire and I will now start trading. Trust me, trading might make you die early because of the many drama that comes with it, and a lot of emotional stress that comes with trading. Right, if you're waiting till you're 50, 60 before you start taking trading seriously, trust me, the damage it will do to you then. Maybe if you're supposed to live to maybe 100 years, trust me, you might die before 70. But this is not a concept anyway, but this is to tell you that now that you are young is when you can handle the entire drama of the market better. Now you can tolerate it. Now you can make all the mistakes you need to make early. Right? So this is like the best time for you as a young man. It's still in your early 20s, it's in your 20s and your 30s. It's when you can make all the mistakes, right? Learn all you can. Right, learn all you can, do all the gamble you want to do, because listen, as you age, you want to limit you want to be less aggressive, you want to be more conservative, you want to just rest, right? And if you are trying to start up as a newbie at that age, trust me, it's gonna really stress you so much, right? It's gonna stress you so much doing it at that time and at that age. You are doing this thing at that time and age, right? So this is why I always encourage folks, right? You, folks who come into the industry early, especially when you're stronger, when your mind is, preferably when you are single, when there are not so much marital dramas and all that. Is the best time you should become a trader. It's the best time for you to get into the industry. But if you're married, this is not to say it's too late for you to come in when you're married, right? But just that you put the needs and demands that come with being married, right? Of taking care of being responsible for your home and all, put a lot of the pressure on your mind, put a lot of pressure on you as a trader to always want to provide. So you are a lot of times forced to take unnecessary risk, take risks that are kind of beyond your risk management level, right? Kind of beyond your risk management level, and before you know it, you've lost the account, you've blown the account, because you are trying to trade to impress, or you are trying to trade to provide. One of the best ways to trade actually is to trade heart freely, right? That's why a lot of times there's this common saying that says trade what you can afford to lose. Now this is because you can only do this. A lot of times you can only trade what you can afford to lose when you have less responsibilities on you. That's the truth. Because when you have a lot of things on you, a lot of things you are shouldering, trust me, there is no amount you can't afford to lose anything. That's the truth. You always want to win, you always want to gain. Right? You always want to win and you always want to gain. So this is why before life takes you to that point of demands, responsibility, family, and all. Make sure you have mastered the skill as in your single way, right? This if this I'm telling you because this will make the path to being a full-time trader a better journey, a better experience for you, right? This will make the path to being a full-time trader a better experience for you. Because so that at the point when family comes in, you already have a working strategy, you already have the right tools, you already have the right know-how, you already have the right background, the right psychology, everything is just in place, right, for you to take up the market. And this way you are confident to be able to provide for a family. You're confident that with this skill you can be able to really take care of your needs, right, and the needs of all the people you care about. But if you're waiting till you're 60, you're 50 and all that, at that age and at that time, the demands and the pressures do not have the space for you to start learning, to start practicing, right? You'll be there. And this is why a lot of times Ponzi schemes thrive a lot, especially in this part of the world, because older persons and people who fall victim more a lot of times are older people who never really did their assignment when we are much younger. So at that age 60, 50, they want to really make it in time. They want to risk it all at that point, and before you know, any drastic loss messes up with their health, and a lot of them go as far as taking their lives. Right? A lot of them lose everything, all because you're trying to be aggressive at the wrong time. Right? Because you're trying to be aggressive at the wrong time. But being aggressive early saves you a lot, because you know at that point, even if you lose it all, you have a family to fall back to. You have your dad and mom, you have your elder ones who actually hold your back, hold you steady. But when you have a family, you have a wife, you have a kid, you want to go aggressive. Trust me, when you lose, you know that you're not the only one going down. Your family is going down with you. So you don't want to take that chance. And this is why you need to do your assignment properly. You need to do your assignment. You need to start taking this industry seriously right now. Right? You need to start taking this industry seriously right now. Now, shortly, I'll be showing you guys how actually the best strategy for you to actually really trade this market, right? And trade it in such a way that as a full-time trader, right, or as a provider of a home and all, you're able to do this efficiently with this strategy. Right, and very importantly, before I take us to my next screen where I get to share this strategy with us, I would first need to I must always talk about the Forex Mastery Program, the Crypto Mastery Program. Right, this is where I get to really mentor you to really play this game like a pro, right? How to really do it professionally, how to do it in such a way that you get feasible results, not the one you're doing and today you make money, tomorrow you lose everything and all that. Where you're just gambling within the space, but you're doing it and you're efficiently doing it as a full time with results and with proof that this thing really pays. A link is down below from the description section where you can get to sign up for my programs, my mentorship programs. You can also take up my courses, Astronetics Digital. So you see me everywhere on the platform. You see my courses, you see my mentorship programs, you see the different mentorship plan. So the thing is, I always advise people, don't just take up my course. Also, I always advise you to also take up my mentorship programs, because a lot of times there are a lot of stuff I share on my one-on-one sessions or my mentorship programs sessions that I don't exactly get to say in my courses. Right? Maybe sometimes I get to introduce some of those things on my YouTube channel, but I don't exactly get to break them down for you like I should, the way I do it on my mentorship session. This is why I always advise. I'm coming out here to always cry that please don't just watch my videos, don't just take up my courses, but very importantly, take up my mentorship program. Now, this is how this is just this is it's a better, I'll be a greater part to your success as a trader. Right? It's a greater part because there I get to unleash all my know-how on you. Right? I get to give you all the unction you need, all the wisdom you need to scale through the market and also to get the big results, the big wins like I do and my team too are killing the market, right? So you really want to get the kind of results we get, you need to commit to mentorship and also taking up our courses, right? So we have the 1 month plan, we have the 3 months plan, the 6 months plan, we also have the 1 year plan. So each of either of these mentorship plans that works for you or will suit your budget, I advise you to take up either of these plans. So you can get to be on the right path and get to put you through being the better trader you want to be, and also usher you into the industry of being a full-time trader like I am, right guys? So because this is what I've been doing, and this is how I've been sorting my base, taking care of stuffs around me, and also I'll be showing you all that in my mentorship program, and also in my next screen you'll be seeing just that strategy. It's a simple strategy, guys, a very simple strategy. The top-down analysis. For those of you who know me, I just use a top-down analysis. Here I go from the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, 1 hour, and all time frames to analyze the market. Right? I just use the higher time frame to analyze the market and go to the lower time frames and execute. And that is it, as simple as this. Higher time frame for analysis, lower time frames for execution, and that is it. And that's just how I do it, and that's how I kill it. And that's how I come up here making money, calling tweets. And let me just say this, right? All the tweets, all the call I made last week about longing all JPY pairs, shorting all USD pairs. But for those of you who played and followed that instruction, I'm sure a lot of you are smiling to the bank like the way myself and my team are doing already. A lot of you guys are cashed out from the massive drop of UJ of EU, GBP AUSD, and also the massive rise of GBP JPY and UJ. The massive rise of these guys and the massive fall of USD pairs. So guys, this week again I'll be showing you guys on my charts, and I'll be showing you guys just how and what opportunities the market has for us in this new week, right? So guys, let's jump right into the business of the day. So guys, welcome back to my screen. Now we're talking about the best strategy for a full-time trader. The best strategy for a full-time trader. Now, as a full-time trader, you must understand that you have a lot at stake, right? You don't have to play the game like those who just play it for fun and those who are in as day traders and so on, right? You are in for the long term. Yeah, you're in for a long-term business. So you want to play it professionally. You want to keep it simple. You want to keep it interesting for you, so you can, and so you would enjoy the process for a really long time, right? So this is why you can't afford to be trading lower time. You can't afford as a full-time trader to major or limit your focus on just lower time frames, trading the 5 minutes, scalping scalping the market for quick gains, right? That is not a realistic approach to be in the market full time. By trying to scalp or trying to trading the 5 minutes, 1 minute time frame. Trust me, that is not your vision of playing the game long term would never be actualized that way, right? If you want to be in the business for a long time, you want to make good money. You want to catch big pips, and for you to catch these big pips, you must be playing from the higher time frame perspective, right? You must be playing the market from the higher time frame perspective, and this is why I always advise. I always say this, that it sounds sometimes when I say it, people think this guy is just bragging like like as though his strategy is the only one. I'm not saying my strategy is the only one, but just that it is working and it is the most real for me. It's because I've been in the space for long. I have seen it all. I feel it is the most realistic approach to actually trade the market, especially for long-term traders. So for those who want to be in the game not just because of luck, but because for the knowledge which is necessary for you to stay in the game for long, then this strategy is just necessary for you. And let me not just keep talking, because I could just keep talking, right? So let's just dive Let's just focus on the business of the day, and so you see how I use this strategy. So you too can also apply it to your trading technique and also make a lot of money like I'm doing, right? So like my focus always is to look at the market from what I call the metrics that really move the market, right? I call them my indicators, right? So the XY for USDPA, JPY basket for JPYPS, and these two guys are first before doing anything in the market, I first of all come and look at them. Come and look at them first to be sure, okay, this is what the market is doing, this is what the market has in mind. So I just go on the peers I trade the most, like a lot of you guys know my favorite peers. I just trade alongside, and I just follow them and trade alongside. Sorry guys, I'm getting a lot of messages, so let me see if I can reply to anybody, the persons, even if it's just one of the persons sending all these messages on my phone. So okay, guys, this is the XY. The XY. Before I go and read the message that will spoil my mind now, I'll be angry. I'm not gonna teach you guys again. So let me just leave this phone alone. So the XY, right? On the XY, this is the XY on the weekly time frame, guys. I know the way I love to analyze. Look at the market from. Let's go to the left hand side to see what the market has done before, right? So here we are from the weekly time frame, or even I can even go monthly, guys. I can still go monthly, right? I can still go monthly, but from the monthly time frame perspective, what is going on here is not so clear. What we are seeing here is just consolidation. So it's just consolidation, market just struggling around this range. But then as you go lower, the consolidations open up, right? And they start making sense to you, right? So from the monthly time frame, we see that okay, this was more like we have been on the range, we broke out, coming back, more like coming back to retest the level we broke, this support that we broke, that was then a resistance that we broke, and now it looks like market wants to push up, right? This is what the market is painting for us from the monthly time frame, right? So, but then this whole event here is just a crazy range that is not really clear, right? It looks like there's a lot of contention between buyers and sellers. So we want to go to the weekly time frame to see, so that this thing will open up, be a lot more sensible, right? So from the weekly time frame, we are seeing that okay, all that consolidation and all that indecision we are seeing on the monthly time frame is actually that on the weekly time frame, those things that has actually opened up a lot more, and we are having more like a double bottom, right? Now the Forex master needs to understand what this guy is calling out for. I think section 3 of the Forex mastery course is where, and also even the crypto mastery course is where we trade about reversal patterns, right? I showed you about the reversal patterns, and if there's any reversal pattern that is very important to us as traders, it is this double top, right? These are very important, that we will pay keen attention to, right? Because a lot of time they show that okay, a particular trend is over and we're about to move to we're about to change direction. A lot of times the market wants to change its course. This pattern is a sure way to know that the market is reversing, it's changing the direction. The market is reversing and it's changing direction, right? So we have it here, right? So we have it here. So this one you need to get a copy of the Forex mastery course, so you can see how the market can make more sense to you, right? Because it's when the market makes sense to you that you can make money off it. So for a market that is not clear cannot profit you. A market that is not clear cannot profit you. A market only profits you when it is clear to you, right? The market can only profit you when it is clear to you. So you can see it looks like we've been stored up for weeks, guys. For weeks, we've been struggling around this particular level. If you can watch my previous videos and you see where I've been calling and talking, this level here has been a big issue. This support level has been a big issue because I was hoping that with the whole fundamental event we had going on, the market was going to break this and we're going to sink deeper. Right, the US is going to sink deeper because, especially with the event of the BRICS, community trying to come up with their own currency that will contend against the dollar. So I was kind of optimistic on the break, but you can see market changed course. Market changed its course from last week. So we can see from the daily time frame, you can see how all those dojis we were seeing, all these dojis you are seeing here. All these dojis and swinging tops you are seeing from week. This one, this red one here, second, third, fourth, all of them here gave birth to this major madness that went on here that we are seeing here right now. I'm taking my time to really break this down because I think let me make it a little fast. Because I'm beginning to think as if I'm talking on a mentorship session. Right. This is how my mentorship sessions actually are. I try to pieces the market for you to the POS minimum. POS minimum, so you get to really understand. Okay, those aha moments. Those these are the moments I love to create in the minds of my students. Right. So you can see market has just been ranging. Just been playing. That's why I've been shouting since. You can watch anything I say here, watch my previous videos. You see that I'm just repeating a lot of things I'm saying right here. Right. So the market was just fighting around this range. Because outside I mapped out this green zone, this green bar, these two green bars. I told you guys here that forget about this market. Let it break out of these green bars. Right. Then the direction of the market will be clear on where it is headed. And you can see when we broke it, came back to retest it, and you can see since we broke it, market has just been going high, right? Has just been going up. Right? So this is more like this resistance here is like a neckline to this double top. Sorry, to this double bottom that we need to break. So nothing is stopping the market from actually getting to this point. From a technical point of view, nothing is stopping the market from getting this 105, maybe 105, 300. Right? From this level, 105, 300, from making the XY not to get to 105, 300. And if we break that, then we'll be going to the higher marks, right? So this will be our next level once we break this mark. But then this is our target, and you can see the XY is already on its way there. And what does this imply in the market when the XY is rallying? When the XY is in the moon, it's bullish. It means that the market generally is going to be sinking. That's the truth, right? Because you're paying the US dollars against other currencies. So as it's gaining strength, the other currencies are going to be losing strength. That happens naturally, right? So that's our expectation on the XY. So more buys, more moon on the XY, which means more crashes in the market. So prepare your hearts for more crashes in the market. Right, so the next is JPY basket. So I'm going to be a little more fast because I'm getting exhausted already. So this is JPY basket, weekly time frame as usual. You can see I've been calling this double top since double top. We broke this neckline, we're rallying down, and from the daily time frame, I actually spotted something yesterday when the market closed yesterday. Right, so actually before the market closed, when I saw this, the price has actually touched this level. I was getting scared because I knew that our rallies on the JPY PS might be shaky, and that really happened. It really happened, right? So as we got to that point, you can see the strong bounce and consolidations that have been going on. This is a 4-hour time frame mark. So you can see this strong bullish government telling that market really wants to bounce back up, right? So we don't blame the market generally too, right? We had more like a mini double top here and we crashed out down here. So now we've touched a significant level. So you can see at this significant level, for the few times the market has gotten here, it bounced, it got here before it bounced, it came back down there again. Now another bounce is imminent. So we might be seeing market rallying back up. Right. So it means this could mean that let me see. From the daily time frame, because this is where I love to see the daily time frame shows me the immediate situation of the market. I get to see the current picture of the market. So are we going to break this level? I'm not sure, but if we break it, then definitely this way we're coming back to the point where we started from. But I don't see that happening. I don't want to see that happening, but it might happen. Maybe we might just push back up a bit before the crash down, possibly. While possibly it might happen. It might happen. I'm not saying it will happen. It might happen, but more so. But this is what is more on the realist part that this guy is going to move back to this point. This is what sounds more realistic, but crashing back down to it should not be overruled on JPY basket. This is because not it's not exactly clear to give further that since you're on the support level back as you go, it can be broken. Right. So the thing is it can be broken and you can get back down to this level because this is almost a smooth ride back up. So since you are falling, it's gonna be a smooth ride, a smooth a smooth ride, a smooth ride to the downside too. It might be a little shaky, but trading might come get back to this 100% retracement before any possible reversal. So this is why I am looking. The thing is, for me now, I'm gonna take a 50-50. Gonna rise either we rally back up here or we crash down this point. So it's for me it's 50-50. So whatever the market does, I just play along. That's just for me. Right? I don't want to be rigid on any perspective that the market must do this. No, the market is not my father's compound. I should be saying up, telling you what to do, what the market will do and all. Right? So we are all in the business to make money, and to make this money, we have to play and follow what the market is doing. So whatever the market does at the end of the day is what I'm going to just go along with. But for now, I'm just making my positions based on what is just clear and evident in the market right now. So for now, looking at the market wants to shoot up. That's what it looks like right now. So with that, we might be looking at possible more drops on JPY pairs. More drops on JPY pairs. More drops on JPY pairs. Right, more drops on JPY pairs. That is possible. Let me see something around there. No, this one does no. It's looking like. But if you want to look at the market from here too, it looks like so there is one obstruction around here, on this level. On this level, and we go there and there's an obstruction. So this might come down, and we're having, since we have JPY pairs that maybe as JPY basket is trying to rally, JPY pairs will be dropping. So JPY pairs will be dropping. This is tentative. Mind you, this is not my verdict 100% yet. I want to look at the pairs critically. So right from here, what the XY is saying is that okay, this guy might drop, USD pairs might rally, but this is not exactly true yet because we're just this is just a candlestick, so we can cover it up by Monday and continue our rallies back. Our rallies up, but for the now, this is what the market is just saying at the moment. This is what it looks like the market is saying at the moment. Right? This is what it just looks like the market is saying. So let's look at Euro USD. Whew, Euro USD, my guy. One of my favorite dudes. So we notice we've been selling from Monday or Tuesday also. We've been selling from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, from Monday. This first candle was on Monday. I say Monday 15th. This was Tuesday. This was Wednesday. This was Thursday. And this was yesterday, Friday. This was Friday. So you can see that the market was just when we got here and it looks like okay, we want to build back up on Monday. I was like, let's just see what the market wants to do. But this is why it's not. This is why this reason is the reason why I am not so convinced. I'm not so convinced with what JPY basket is saying. So we can still break and drop down and go down. So you can see. So this was on a Monday, and you can see what happened. Market just looked as though because the current momentum is still on the sales. Current momentum is still selling sales. So you can see market drops to this level. This is another important level. Right? So the bulls trying to see looking like they want to push back up, but I'm still strongly feeling that this is gonna drop back down to this base. They're gonna drop down to this base. Right? So ginger up, guys, ginger up. But personally, I would love it to at least rise to this point. I would love it to come to this point of interest for me. This trend line, this trend line, then before we can start dropping it. Right, so and I don't like entering the market midway. I don't like entering the market midway. For those in midway entries and all that, I'm not a fan of it. I love to flow the market from a key level. I love to flow the market from a key level. So that's that about Euro USD. So definitely I'm still on the short. I'm still on the short on Euro USD. So GBP USD. Oh, GBP USD gave a big fight. So this is on a weekly time frame still. You can see that this already gave us a strong. We'll go to this point. Sorry guys, it's another pair. Okay, I think I didn't say something about weekly from weekly time frame on Euro US. Euro US, you can see the consolidate the doji is showing you guys the struggle. to continue this uptrend. Before you know it, there was a crash. So a lot of time market will always give you the sign that hey, prepare before you know it will happen. Nothing just happens in the market. There are always candlestick indicators to prepare our mind for the inevitable. Right? So you can see on a weekly time frame, you can see that the fall was just imminent, was just there, was always been there. The signs has always been there for the fall. So you can see this GBP USD on a weekly time frame has showed us that okay, let me just make the chart a little clean. As we go to this point, it shows that the first time we got there, we collapsed. We tried to go there, we went shy, we came back down. We went back there. Now you can see that was a rejection around this level. So from the daily time frame, you can see that the reduction has amounted to all these falls that is going on here. That all these falls going on here. So this also I was able to map out. I discovered that it was funny. I didn't actually see this, right? So to have closed some of my short positions on this PS, even on Euro USD, I didn't notice all these levels on time, and you can see what happened. Right, we were falling before you know it, market just came back and came to push back up, but I feel we're still going to drop back, we're still going to drop down, right? It's going to drop. Strongly feel that it's still going to drop. So for now, we're just playing around this level until the drop happens, until the break happens. And the break happens, so we come back down and push back up, or we break down. So end of this, I'm just going to be, for now, I'm just going to be outside the box, just watching to see what the market will do. So I need the market at my point of interest for me to get a good entry. That's just it. So come here, give me an opportunity to buy, and I'll buy it back up. Right? Or come here, break this level, and I'm sure that you already want to drop and sell. So I won't just come and enter here and say I want to buy or sell. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, right? So that is all about GBP USD. The next is AUD USD. So I'm trying to be a little more fast. So I'm getting exhausted. So with AUD USD from the weekly time frame, you can see what the market has just been doing. AUD USD has just been on a range since. It has just been on a range for weeks. You can see that this is for several weeks, for months actually. So on the daily time frame, you can see what is going on. We have just been playing around this support and this resistance. We've just been playing around them. Market has just been playing around them. So it's not. So for me, this is why I've actually been avoiding AUD USD, because I don't know what the next move will be like, because it is just ranging. So for me, I'm so out of this guy. This doesn't interest me like that. So the next one I will look at is UJ. Yeah, this was the guy that gave me a run last week. So let's just look at it here. Sorry guys. So I told you guys how this guy stopped me out last week on my last video. So that was how I missed out on this way. So I had to now patiently wait till we get to this resistance level. And we'll call it this resistance. So I was sure that, okay, since we've gotten here before we fall, we continue again before. So when we got here, I was trying to short it. But it seems the bulls were not done yet with the market. When I saw this trying to happen, I was trying to short, but you can see it actually took me out. Right? Not until I came back to short Euro USD that gave me gave me back the money this guy lost, took away from me. Right? Actually short Euro USD down, significantly down, and I made a lot of money off that. So I actually closed the trade yesterday, Euro USD. So this guy gave us a run last week, gave us a big run last week for our money. Some of my students actually long it from here. Emmanuel made a lot of money longing UJ from here. Kudos to him. I didn't take the trade because personally I don't trade intermediates. I don't trade in between. I like trading from key zones, key levels. Yeah, I prefer taking markets from the key levels. I'm giving you guys 20 secrets. So alright guys, again, right, if you've not taken the Forex Master Program, because every time I come here I always spill I just spill some, and it's looking as though guy, Mr. Success is, my students always come to attack me. They say, Mr. Success, you're talking too much, you're giving these guys too much. A lot of times I can't just help it, right? I just can't help it. I just have to start just give you guys a feel of what the program is. And this is why I always clamor that you sign up for the Forex Master Program or the Crypto Master Program, where I get to really show you how it's done, right? How to play it as a full-time trader, how to do it properly, right? How to actually do it properly. Now the next, this was just how. So for now, based on what UJ is saying, doing, I am still bullish. So this for me, it was like a break and a retest of this significant level. So I'm still bullish on UJ. So we hope that this guy will continue rallying and I'll get the chance and opportunity to actually take it out. I'll get the chance and opportunity to actually take this dude out. So guys, I'm feeling a little bit dizzy. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy. I'm not feeling myself today right now. So let me just watch this thing. So this is GPGPY. This guy can be crazy, right? I don't really tweet this dude. I don't tweet it, right? I don't tweet it. I hardly tweet it. This guy just behaves like. Should I say this? My sister to say this person, success, please don't talk. Because every time I just talk about matter, I just speak thoughts. But let me just say this, right? GBJPY and GPUSD are twins. They flow. If try to check them, just look out for them and see how they flow along. A lot of times it's looking as though GPUSD is just pulling, or GBJPY is just always trying to replicate what GPUSD is doing. Almost every time. So I won't say more than that, right? So I will not start spilling others. So the next one is we have is gold, right? Gold. Gold has been a lot messy, and I've not really traded it like that lately. Right, you can see gold on a major zone, and it has been so messy. So I've not really been paying attention to it because of that. So until there's a clear break, right? So you can see gold, look like we broke this before, and we are bouncing back up. So we need to clear below this before the short of the fall. Somebody said talking short on gold. I'm not yet, right? Until there's a clear. The market needs to show me that clear that okay, the short that is actually ready to show. Not the one that you go and kill yourself around here, and before you know it, market takes you out. You want to force yourself when the market is not ready, and we know what that means. You know what that will mean for you. So the last dude, go on, let me just hold up and go and take some rest already because I'm really tired already. I'm already my mind is so tired. So this is BTC. The person that asked me the sources, what is BTC saying? What is BTC doing? Currently, it's not looking good for BTC. You can see from the weekly time frame yourself that it is not looking good for BTC at the moment. We've just come rally when we met here and looking at what we are crashing down. Though this resistance is what is just holding us. If we break it, that means it is bye-bye. So you can see BTC just struck barely holding on for its dear life around this significant level. Any break below here and BTC is going to be crashing back down. Right, so I want to feel that the waves won't let that happen. But if they let it happen, it's gonna be very disastrous in the market. It's gonna be disaster. So for now, everybody is just holding their breath, holding on for their dear life. It's gonna drop, it's gonna rise, it's gonna drop, it's gonna rise. This is just what is going on in everybody's mind. Drop, rise, drop, rise, drop, rise, drop, rise, drop, rise. But in a way, let me just give you guys a feel of joy that this is like looking like a bullish trend. This might be good for BTC to rally up, but then the BTC can be lazy. It's a very lazy asset. It doesn't like to be dragged, to be forced to do what it doesn't want to do, what it wants to do. So just let it be. So for now, plenty dodges, plenty. This is also called this market is currently choppy. It's not in the best form or the right form to want to trade it. So I advise you to stay clear and just watch what the market is doing. If it rallies up, fine. If it breaks down, cut your losses, and you know how it's done, right? So again, if you've not subscribed to this channel at this point, please subscribe and don't go anywhere because in my next screen I have some very important information to pass to you guys on my next screen, right? See you guys on my hello guys, welcome back to my screen. I trust you guys got so much value from my chat. Sorry I was a little bit dizzy while working that particular video because guys it's not really easy. Come on, coming up here every now and then, shooting videos, talking to you guys, especially after having a hectic day already, right? So it's not really easy. So all the stress and all that are showing up on me while on screen, right? But then I'm sure I haven't gone through the video. I think the video is good enough. It's cool, right? So guys, I trust you guys got so much value, and also actually this will be my point. This actually what I've shared with you guys is just how I'm going to be approaching the market in the new week, and also how you should also be approaching the market as a full-time trader, right? So even until now, you're still contemplating if you should get the Forex Master Program or the Crypto Master Program or not. Please get it. If you know the profit to tell you, get it, especially before you take it before you take it up fully. Before you take up this business as a full-time job, as a full on a full-time scale, please $200 or so is not a big deal for you to invest in yourself. For a business that promises to pay you for a lifetime, $200 investment is nothing compared to how much you're gonna make off it. Right? My students who got the course, a lot of them have gone. A lot of them are watching this video will just be smiling or laughing because they've made over that amount a long time ago, right? A long time ago. So it is actually the thing is until you get into the game, that's when you realize that actually this is nothing. $200 is something I can make or you could make on a single trade, right? On a single, in fact, sometimes on a single position, right? I've shared a lot of my tweets and you've seen some of my results, and a lot of them my risk is always top notch. My what I'm risking is almost nothing. You see the amazing amount of money I get to cash out from the market, risking just nothing, almost nothing. So this is just how we do it in here in this space. Risk management, top notch, making money is the is a natural flow for us. So if you want to join this family, ensure you use the link down below from the description section at United Editors to access our courses. Also, you can send me an email, you can send me a WhatsApp message. All the information you need to access me or to get to me is just down on the description section. So, and if up to now you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and also share with me on the comment section the values, what your take-home lessons on this video, and I'm sure that I've done justice to today's topic on the best strategy for someone who is trying to take up the market on a full-time scale. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys next week. We'll be seeing how the market actually played for us, right? How the market actually played along. But then it's only those who are in my community, those the first master students who will get to see how what the market actually has actually done, how I'm gonna execute and all that. And this is why you would need to be a part of the family. You need to be a part of the fold to enjoy what the fold is enjoying. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys same time next week where we get to how to do it. We get to celebrate where we get to celebrate more wins. And you know the way I'm always very sincere. If the market go, if we hit any loss, I'll tell you we hit the loss. If we make any money, I'll tell you guys to make the money, right? So but then peace.